Hey everyone, I'm Lisa Marie Latino for Hip New Jersey, and we are live inside the Hip NJ studios with one of the coolest duos. This is totally live.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
Well, you're a seasoned vet. You got it.
Yeah,
if anybody's got it, it's you.
Yeah,
Me, I'm a little worried about.
We
But
just did some nice graffiti work back here. It took us all day, but we got it.
We got it, right? And now we're here to share the fruits of our labor.
We are. Yeah. What do you guys think?
All right. Well, he's really not a graffiti artist. If you are a Hip NJ parent, you got to know who he is. He is Michael Napolitano. He is the lead singer of Michael and the Rockness Monsters. And before we start our interview, we have to shout out one of your biggest fans.
That's right. The Falzos. Peter Falzo, we're looking at you, buddy. Where are you? Where's your brother? Where's Daniel? He rolls around in my class as well, Daniel.
Really?
He sits on the floor. He's gorgeous.
I know. I love him. He's so cute. Oh, my God. And we love Maria and we love the whole Falzo family. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get right into it. Who are you? Who are the Rockness Monsters?
Right. Michael and the Rockness Monsters was born from Preschool of Rock. Preschool of Rock is our music class, right? So we're all over New Jersey and New York, and we inspire little babies and toddlers and preschoolers and kindergartners to play music and to respect each other and love each other and start in the right place and eat their vegetables, of course.
Yeah, so important.
Yeah. So they can play music and be strong and be some rockin' drummer someday or something.
So, I mean, I heard you strumming your guitar out there before. Obviously, you're so talented. What made you go into this realm of music?
Children. We were just talking about, you have kids, right? I have 2 little girls. One of them is 9 going on 10. And when she was born, this was, born as well. So going on a decade of creating music for children. It was a very natural progression. Yeah.
So do you write your own material?
Yeah. We have 4 records for Preschool of Rock, and then 2 now for Michael and the Rockness Monsters.
Absolutely amazing. And according to Maria, you're playing sold out shows all over New Jersey.
Yeah, we love it. And New York City, we're at Symphony Space this winter, and we'll be at Madison Square Park in the summer, and we have some other stuff going on too. Yeah.
So how do you songwrite for little children? What kind of brain space do you have to get yourself to be?
How do you songwrite for children? Let me think about that. Now, there's some of it's born out of my relationship with my children, a lot of it. And then we have a song called Mice Maker that came from my daughter. This is a perfect example. So my daughter, we hear this noise. We lived in an apartment, 7 years ago, and we hear, and she's like, "What's that?" She's like 2 years old. It's just the ice maker, honey, making some ice. And she's like, mice? And I'm like, no, some ice. It would be impossible for an ice maker to make mice, but mice could make an ice maker maybe, but mice are really mice makers. So there you go. Mice Maker was born. So it's stuff like that, right? And then I have songs that I've written with friends that are about unity, world unity, and everyone coming together to share in life and fare the weather together and stuff like that, and then we have some really silly songs like Elevator Song, which is on Sirius XM. Perfect case in point. I was on an elevator with one of my students in Montclair, New Jersey, at Sharon Miller. What's up, guys? And we're going up in the elevator, and I'm like with him, and I'm like, he probably doesn't even know it. His parents don't know it. And I was like, elevator song, yeah, elevator song, elevator song. And I was like, hold on, that's a good idea. And obviously it was, because it's on the radio now. So we nailed that one too.
So talk to me about that. Sirius XM radio, you could hear the song on channel 78. So cool. Yeah. How did that all come to be?
Well, we have a wonderful publicist, and the people over at Kids Place are listening to all the music out there. It's a huge the kindy scene. Children's music is independent, is very huge, and you give them your CDs, and if they like it, they're going to play it, and they liked it. So there you go.
Amazing. Yeah. And this Saturday, you're playing a big show in Hoboken. Tell our audience about that.
So Mile Square Theater, which is in Hoboken, New Jersey, and let's see, 10:30 a.m. on Saturday, Mile Square Theater at Hoboken is our CD release. There are still some tickets available. We hope you guys can make it, because it's going to be pretty good. We got some special guests coming out.
That's amazing. And we're going to have all of the purchase links available on our Facebook page, on his Facebook page, on hipnewjersey.com. And we're actually giving away your album. to one lucky winner who could like and share this video right now. We'll automatically enter you to win signed copies of his CD. So tell me about this album.
Well, this album was produced with Dean Jones, who's a Grammy Award-winning producer, and I have some special guests on there. Tracy Bonham's on the record, who, if you don't know Tracy, you should check out some of the stuff she's done in the past. And Sonia de los Santos is on the record. My buddy Tommy Kessler, what's up, Tommy? Who is Blondie's guitar player. We got a bunch of people on there. I hope I'm not missing. I'm sure I am missing someone. But it took a long time to put together. We got 14 tracks on there. Some really hilarious songs like Mr. Pickle and Cardboard Cutout Man, Elevator Song. There's some seriously ridiculous content, but there's also some beautiful stuff, and I think you'll really enjoy it.
And I feel like this is a space that's just growing so widely, even with mainstream pop acts. The lead singer of Evanescence, Amy Lee, she recently came out with a lullaby album. Right. Kelly Clarkson, she parlayed her, having 2 babies into a book and a lullaby. So why do you think that trend is happening?
They had kids.
That's it? And it just changes everything, right?
It really does. It's like everything changes. I mean, any parent watching right now knows that the second you had that child, everything changed.
No, but I'm saying like this generation, like Paul McCartney, didn't leave the Beatles to go sing lullabies, but this is a new trend.
It became a market. There is a market there. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a market.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're tapping into
business. It's business. And at the end of the day, a lot of these people who are making music for a living, and then they see a market in children's music. Fortunately, my progression was quite organic. It was like I was just doing it and then just did it more. And as my children grew, Preschool of Rock, my children are out of Preschool of Rock. I keep rocking out with children like the Falzos, but Michael and the Rockness now appeals to those older kids, like 4 to 9 can appreciate it and get into the lyrics. Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about your show, especially the one coming up on Saturday. What can we expect besides really rockin' music?
Right. That's the thing. Our shows aren't just music. It's not just us playing instruments. I mean, how boring would that be if I was just like strumming the guitar? And it's not about me. It's about an interactive experience with the audience. So we have props. We have a song called Squirrel Fight.
Okay.
And there will be someone dressed up in a squirrel costume.
Can I be the squirrel? That sounds like so much fun.
Because you're going to be boxing with me, so.
Well, I don't know, but the whole mascot costume thing, that's very appealing.
A huge tail. It's pretty hilarious. But that's just one piece of the puzzle. The whole show is scripted to be engaging, and we bring out a lot of guests from the audience and to play around with us on stage, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, definitely check Michael out. MichaelAndTheRocknessMonsters.com. You can have all of his album information, his show information, including tickets to buy for Saturday. And maybe I'll just borrow a couple kids and come out and rock.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
Absolutely. Well, Michael, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Best of luck to you. We'll listen out for you on Sirius, and we'll continue to follow all the great things you have going on.
Thanks so much.
All right. And we will see you soon on hipnewjersey.com.